Good morning. I'm Jadine Sherman, and I'm the Academic Chair for the School of Access. My responsibilities basically include managing the program, looking at the resources that we have for the program, the supplies in the classroom and so forth, working with the faculty to ensure that their credentials are where they need to be and their professional development plans are aligned with the goals of the college and the campus. And specifically to work with students and to try to help them get adjusted into the program quickly, to work with them to identify any challenges they're facing, and hopefully to help them solve some of those challenges and move forward in the program. I'm responsible for this campus, Kings Tech campus. I'm also responsible for the Middleton campus, Annapolis Valley campus. So I end up having my time split between the two sites. Sometimes it makes it challenging to find me, so I'll often poke my head in classrooms, and it's a good time for people to grab me if they have a question or need to see me for something. I guess my background, I've been here with the college for 21 years and spent 15 years teaching in the programs, and then have worked in a couple other capacities up through to this level as a leader in the college. So I love my job, and nothing gives me more reward than seeing the students' success as they go through the year.
What is your advice for new ALP students?
I think that my advice primarily is to take the time to get settled into the program, to recognize there are going to be struggles. You're going to have to face fears that you may have hidden and buried deep for a long time. You're going to have to accept that there are some areas that are going to be a struggle for you and are going to take a little bit longer. You're going to have to accept that you don't need to be 100% or be perfect on everything you do, that it's a learning process. And so the dialogue and the conversation that happens between you and your faculty is very important to that process. I think it's important that you take the time to set some goals going forward, that you look at where you want to be, and that we help you develop some concrete plans to help you get there. I think it's important that you recognize that your family may struggle with some of this, and you're going to have to try to balance everything in your life, and that there are going to be outside pressures on you to do things, and you're going to have to find ways to do that, and we're here to help you as much as we can.
What is your opinion on the atmosphere in the ALP program?
The atmosphere here, we're very fortunate. We have, in my opinion, we have the absolute best faculty in the whole college within the program, adult learning program. So every site that I've visited, the faculty are very much like they are here. But I think that in the Valley, we're exceptionally blessed to have very, very compassionate, caring, and people who believe, truly believe in the ability of every student who walks through the door. And I think they convey that very well. And you take the time to get to know your faculty, move forward, and you'll find that they're a great advocate for you.
What's a memorable moment that you would have shared with an ALP student or students?
Memorable moments, I think probably, I don't know if I've shared a whole lot. Certainly I've shared my own health concerns when people have had health concerns. I've shared that I returned to school as a full-time mom back when my oldest was 2 and I was trying to balance different things. I think the idea is that when you're coming into ALP as a student, you think that your experience is different and that you've struggled and that you're going to find it hard. So with all of us, I think we try to make that connection that we have something in common with you, that we've also shared those struggles, and we've also had struggles in mathematics or in science or in grammar or what have you. So depending on the situation, the story I share helps to make that connection.
Is ALP flexible?
ALP is probably the most flexible program that I've ever seen. It's also built on a philosophy of mastery, so that the idea is that you're not pushed through according to a timeline, and if you make it, good for you, and if you don't, too bad. But you're supported to truly learn the material and to truly gain that understanding. And as such, it means that every student very quickly ends up being at a different point in the curriculum. And while we push and we challenge and we try to get people to, get to the point that they move on from this program and get into an academic course load in a core program, that flexibility diminishes somewhat. So we push you to meet challenges and to make your own deadlines, but we also work with you to make sure you're mastering the learning.